Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot and
It is a bit of a cloudy day here at Daytona Beach, Florida for the Daytona 500 of the newly named NNSCRA Spectrum Cup Series. For those who followed this series, it used to be the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series, but just under a rebranding, still the same series that's going to provide the 2001 car set, 20 races, and exciting moments nonetheless. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole for this one, Michael Norman. Next to him, Daniel Bouchard in the 31. Starting third, Lane Sanders. Fourth, James Qualls. Fifth, Seth Cole. Sixth, Kyle Matthews. Seventh, Vince Freeze. Eighth, Anthony Lopez. Ninth, Phil Parker in the top 10 is Roberto Crown Jr. I hope I said that correctly. I know there's a few people who are brand new that I may butcher, and if so, my deepest apologies. So we'll go through a full field rundown just because this is the first race of the season, and this always happens when we start off in the season too, no matter what series it is. Zach Flickinger, Sky Commons in the 97, James Ellison making his debut in this series, William Brock, Derek Hamill, Eric Monaco making his debut, Jonathan Zorlin, Zach Winkle, Cole Deaver, Rob Evans, Johnny Gardner, Austin LaPlante making his return to the channel altogether, DJ Curtis making a return as well, Zach Rogers, Quentin Moore, I believe he's making his debut. If not, then I guess he's a rookie for 2 seasons in a row. I'm pretty sure this is his debut, though. Keith Batson in the 88. Dylan Young in the 92. Levi McIntyre in the 99. JT Bryant in the 2. Charles Sanford in the 55. Chris Dollarton returns in the 6. Jesse Turner. Jay Jefferson. Ego Barreto. I hope I pronounced that one correctly as well. Zachary Fitzwater. Diego Yepes. Nick Breeding. Christian Vargas. Jessica Sheldon. Stephen Colon. And on the final row, Mitchell Collins and RJ Bishop. RJ being triggered because he's starting dead last there. All right, so that's how it goes down for the lineup. The only hometown hero for this race is Michael Norman in the 21. And before we talk about the how the season's going to go, we'll get the command to fire the engines here at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines.
And here's the command. For those who are brand new to the series and wonder how this goes, it's very simple. It's a 20-race season altogether. No chase, straight to the finish. First one, person to finish first in the points ends up being the champion. And problems for Daniel Bouchard in the 31. And he is trying to get to the apron. It's causing a little bit of an issue there. But, wow, the outside pole sitter, Daniel Bouchard with an issue. And that is big for car 31. He's kicked up some dust. See if we can find him real quickly. There he is. He is making an indication of coming down pit road. He held up a few drivers there in the 4 of... I should put this up so I can see better. Zach Flickinger. I think he got lucky there because he kind of gave him a bump, but he should be okay, though. Michael Norman, James Qualls, they're going to lead the field down. Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. We are Green Flag Racing here at the Daytona 500. And also for those who are brand new to the series that's here that also kind of made a debut in the Intercell series, this is kind of a little bit of a laid-back, somewhat commentary and all. Kind of, more of a fun series goes around there, but also, nothing too serious. Just, your normal 42-1 system and just go from there. Basically 42-1, 5 bonus points for leading a lap and 5 extra bonus points for leading the most laps. Ooh, wow, that's a bit of a weird situation there, but everything's all good. And it just goes from there. Coming to line, though, the complete lap number 1. How about your champion from last season, Michael Norman, going to lead the field down. They are 4 wide already, coming off the front straight. And wow, James Ellison trying to hang on for dear life. Same for Zach Flickinger, but they're going to hold on. And wow, how did Flickinger hold on in that middle line there? Close call, dodging a bullet. Wow. Now, if you're also wondering, for those who have seen the Daytona 500 from the previous series that we were running, which was the Outback Xfinity Series and Universal Orlando Cup Series, We were using a different Daytona at the time. That was Daytona Revamped 2009. Don't worry, that'll be just for that series. This series will run the Daytona Revamped 2011 like we've been for the past couple years altogether. Did not realize I had Facebook on. Oopsie. I'll probably fix that if we have a caution, which I'm pretty certain we probably will, but I thought I'd turn that off. And Bouchard gonna come back out on the track. He's gonna be a couple laps down there. Tough break for car 31. Definitely not what he wanted on his debut there. Let's see if we can find some of the rookies here going on by. Let's start with, let's see, as Vince Freeze is leading. Let's find Igor Barreto in the 22. Igor Barreto, I should say. My apologies. I feel like I'm gonna butcher that name in the beginning, and if you're watching this in premiere, please tell me how it's pronounced, because I'm going to struggle with this badly there. But Igor Barreto, I don't know much about him. I believe he ran in the NNSCRA series and in NRA. Could be wrong on that, or could be first altogether, but Barreto trying to do what he can, making his debut on the channel and in this series, so best of luck to him. Hopefully he gets the job done, too. Stephen Colon in the 25. Now, I know he has definitely been a part of the NIRA, and I believe he's actually trying to get in the NNSCRA outside of this series, so this is his grand debut on the channel. Bring that 25 there. Charles Sanford actually drove that the last couple of seasons. I think, what was it? Last season he drove that, and then I don't remember for the life of me who else drove it, but did okay in the time being. See if we can find another person. James Ellison in the 01. Made his NRSL debut last season in the Xfinity Series. Here he is making his NNSCRA series on this channel in the Spectrum Cup Series. Driving what Derek Hamill drove last season. Didn't do too well, so hopefully the tides will turn for that 01 machine. How about car number 1? Let's go to Nick Breeding there. Nick Breeding definitely been a part of the FBRL. And WTSS, I believe, on that one. But I do know for FBRL for sure. Brings had some experience all around in that area of genre, and now he's going to make his debut on this channel and in the NNSCRA Spectrum Cup Series. Driving the Steve Park colors there. And a teammate, ironic enough, also rookie, Lane Sanders, also part of FBRL, and yes, definitely for sure in the WTSS, so very exciting to see what the 8 team can do. Hopefully, could do a lot better than what Rob did last season. Definitely, who won the championship 2 seasons prior and didn't have much of a season. So you mentioned about those. Stephen Colon. Mentioned about Bouchard. Let's just talk about him real quick. Bouchard was a part of FBRL and NNSCRA as well, I believe, as WTSS. So far, like I said, not the start he needed, but a caution could really help him out there, trying to at least, get something done for that 31 team. Quentin Moore, been a part of the NRSL series and NNSCRA. Driving the 45 machine. Jay Jefferson drove that last season and didn't do too well at all. Hopefully can get something done there. Moore obviously well known for driving a Morgan Shepherd car, so we'll see if he can get that job done there. Christian Vargas in the 43. He has been a part of a few series, actually. FBRL, WTSS, and NSDCA. So now he's making his NRSL debut altogether. And then, I'm checking here, Eric Monaco. This one I don't know much about. I've heard the name before, but I can't remember for the life of me where he's been a part of in the series-wise. Driving the 66, and if my memory serves me correctly, on who drove it last season, it's not clicking. I know the car didn't do well at all. It just kind of had a bit of a rough spot there. But that 6016 could do something this season. Who knows? I don't remember for the life of me who drove that car. That's the weird part. 77, that's Anthony Lopez making his debut. Wes McCoy drove that last season, who started off good and then ended up not doing well in that car. I believe he came short of a win, too. Lopez, I know he's definitely been a part of the NNSCRA series altogether. Wow, as Stephen Colon tried to go 3 wide on Fitzwater, couldn't make the move there. And Lopez has only been a part of there and just primarily in the NNSCRA series altogether. So this is his first start in this NNSCRA series. And that is all I can think of because, yep, Roberto Crown Jr. in the 96 is the last of the others. And this is also another one I don't know much about. Roberto Crown Jr., I believe he's been in the NNSCRA Discord and trying to get in a few series, so first time for everything, and here he is in the 96. I know Navarro drove that last season and did not do well at all, so actually, no, correction, he won a race in that car, but had a middle-of-the-pack season, so we'll see if things change around here as we are a third of the way complete. Minus what's happened to Bouchard, we have stayed clean and green, which I'm actually amazed. They had a 4-wide situation earlier in the front, and thank goodness they actually kept it together. So far, they haven't really made a lot of daring attempts, minus that move, and been a lot of swapping for the lead there. Mitchell Collins in that 26 there, who had actually a decent season last season until getting involved in a couple of wrecks that really ruined his championship hopes there. There's Jesse Turner. There's RJ Bishop. And I'll tell you what, it's good to see with RJ. I think starting dead last kind of helped out that 32 team. I mean, they were up in the front. We seen them a little bit earlier. They fell back, and they're back up to the front of the field. Here they are. It took 11 laps there, and they're in that position. You see the 4-car of Zach Flickinger. Remember, he got involved in that bump with the 31. I just want to see again here. I thought I did see a buckle on that 4. We're going to check the roof cam here. It doesn't really look like he is, but he is getting the draft, though, so that is a good sign right there. Kind of scared me, because remember, he did take a small bump from there, but he is good for the most part, which is a good sign there. Jesse Turner going to lead right there, and we are nearing halfway. Now here comes Jonathan Zorland in the 7, that Nations ranked 4, trying to look underneath. Some of the guys that have had early reserves working their way in the inside line. Johnny Gardner in the 15. Not JT Bryant, I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, Johnny Gardner's the only one there. I thought there was another, but no, all the guys rest there signed up. McIntyre on that 99 there. He actually was one of the guys that was there. He just got kicked up to the middle there. Oh, and pit stops coming underway on lap 12 of 30. I did not expect the pit stop cycle to really go around, and wow, they really checked up the field there. Checking who went down there. That was JT Bryant's going to lead the pack. Vince Freeze, Jay Jefferson, James Ellison, and Zach Flickinger. Now, Bouchard, he should have a couple laps extra in the tank because of what happened there. So, curious to see what his move will be. He should get one of his laps back. If he gets a caution right when all these guys come down pit road, what a lucky break for that 31 team. As long as he doesn't get involved in that wreck there. And I have a feeling that Jonathan Zorland's going to lead the second pack on down, which that is going to be the case. Jesse Turner, he's going to actually lead the pack down. My mistake. Definitely overcut it right there. And, man, he just shot out ahead. Couple cars stayed out. Diego Yepes and Keith Batson. Oh, man, these guys. Oh, we got a flipper. That's Chris Dollarton, the 6. The 28 of LaPlante hit him. And is that a caution? I don't see a yellow. We're still green. Wow, what in the world happened there? And he's still driving the car. Oh, and he's causing an issue. Qualls. Oh, Qualls is going to get bombarded there. Oh, he runs into Seth Cole. Pit road calamity. DJ Curtis got stuck. Wow, talk about random. Norman goes into his pit stall there, and talk about random chain of events. Keith Batson and Diego Yepes finally down pit road. Daniel Bouchard in the 31. As Dollarton's out of the race, this should get him one of his laps back in that 31 car, but holy cow, what a ton of events that was. Turner leads the pack. Here comes JT Bryant in the 2. It's Jay Jefferson, the 18, Vince Freeze in the 14, all working their way up with the pack. And they're going to pass Collins right here Not going to be enough to catch up to Zorlin and Turner because they flew out like a rocket there, and they are ahead. So now Batson and Yepes are leaving pit road. Definitely not a good pit stop for Yepes to be with the 88, but he should get the draft. There's Turner. He's going to easily get the lead right there from the 93 and 88. So they will be 1-2 as Turner and Zorlin, a pair of yellow and black cars. I guess this is where a good time you make a black and yellow joke. But man, oh, now the caution's out. Caution is out for the first time today. Oh, it's Brock and Deaver. William Brock and Cole Deaver, and a thank goodness caution, probably out of everyone, is Daniel Bouchard in the 31. He will get a much-needed break. Damage onto the 44 of Phil Parker in the front and the rear. Roberto Crown Jr. with some damage. There's James Qualls, who kind of get into the scuffle right there. And now Zorlin and Turner. Whoa, Zorlin had to fishtail right there for whatever reason, and they should be okay there. Now, these guys were ahead of the pace cars, but I believe they will stay ahead, so they're going to catch up to the tail end of the pack. Austin LaPlante's got no hood on that 28. Yeah, one driver that was extremely thankful for that yellow. That's Daniel Bouchard. Remember, he's now only one lap down, but I have a feeling he's probably going to come down pit road now, and I have no idea what's going to happen after that, but I have no idea why Layton's trying to battle the 31. He's a lap down there. Just double checking through here. There's Seth Cole. He got stuck. DJ Curtis. Cole Deaver. He was involved. Same with William Brock. Damage on the 97 of Sky Commons. Well, this should be interesting. Caution's out. We're going to take a look at what happened to Chris Dollarton and then the caution just in a bit. Alright, we're going to have to keep this up here first, just so that way we can at least get an understanding. Now, watch the speed. Now, as you see, these drivers are really checking up for coming down pit road. Remember, pit speed's 55, so they are really slowing down. For some apparent reason, behind Zorlin Dollars, they're checking up horribly there. Now, keep an eye on the 20 of Brock and the 28 of LaPlante. Now, they are coming in hot. Look, they're only going 140. These guys really checked up right there, so the spotters must not have known they were checking up big because of that slowdown there. And watch Brock trying to avoid the 6. Just nicked him right there. And then LaPlante trying to avoid the 6. Just couldn't steer clear ahead of time and hits the 6 on the driver's door and flips him over a couple times on the Viagra 4 there. And I mean, he went for a tumble. And that was probably one of the slowest tumbles I've ever seen. But I was more amazed the fact that you look carefully at Dollarton. He got his car back on 4 wheels and somehow got the car going. And you're also seeing nobody else hit that 6 car, which I'm flat out amazed. Because I thought Sky Comets ran into the back of the 6 car, but that is not the case. So we skip over to head to, let's see. Yeah, let's go to Sky Comets because I think this is going to be explained as damage. He's coming down pit road. This was where a lot of things went bad here. You see drivers are trying to come down pit road. There's the 6 of Dollarton. He goes into James Qualls at an insult to injury. Because you see the 6 of Stalls right there. He's trying to get out of the race. And Qualls gets around. I thought something happened there. And then Phil Parker, or I'm sorry, DJ Curtis gets involved right there, bumping into the 19, going to his stall. 19's just flat out in a bit of a pickle there. And you see the 33 boxes the 19, and he was hoping the 24 would get out. And DJ Curtis, he got missed the line on pit road, so they had to tow the car back on pit road and repair that car as well. And Seth Cole whacked into the rear bumper. Qualls, I think, got away with it right there, but man, that is just one of the strangest things I've ever seen. Just for a pit sequence to come in at Daytona, and you see Qualls got extremely lucky right there. He still managed to continue. Seth Cole suffered the fate. Same for DJ Curtis, and that's a tough blow right there. Now, what happened to Sky Commons? He does not need damage here. Let's see if we can fast forward here and see where he gets involved. Oh, he doesn't even get involved here. I think, I think that may have been the caution part. So let's find Brock and Deaver. and see what the heck happened to these guys. These guys are leaving pit road. That's the 20. Oh, the 20 had an issue, and it checked up so many people. Okay, let's go back and see what happened. Okay, let's see the speed here. Just trying to get up to 4th gear. Oh, he blew 4th gear. Wow. He blew 4th gear, and these drivers were trying to leave pit road. Look, he's still being on the back straight for whatever reason. Look, he can't even get to 4th. A massive checkup happens, and nobody knows what's going on. Zach Rogers taking full advantage there. Igor Barreto just didn't know what to do. Oh, there's Commons where he gets involved. He ran into Parker. Now, how does Deaver get damaged? What happens here? Oh, Moore got in. Oh. Oh, my. Oh, Christian Vargas got involved. Michael Norman, the pole sitter. Zach Winkle. There's Quentin Moore, Rob Evans. There's the 96 of Crown Jr. Wow, that was a... What a turn of events there. And all because the 20 had an issue. And the guys that were in the rear didn't even know what was going on. They just whacked into them. Well, a lot of people are going to have Brock's head on this one. Caution's out. I'll take it back to the green. Welcome back as we have a car that's blown up in the rear. And that is Nick Breeding in the 1. He has an issue in the Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet, and he is done for the race. Car coming down pit road, that was Zachary Fitzwater in the 29, so he'll be on the tail end of the lead lap. So, what a chain of events this is. I have never seen a weird Daytona race until today, and I think this definitely tops it, not just for the series, but probably for the channel altogether. So we got 3 cars that are 2 laps down, just a quick mention, or actually a lap down, I should say. Oh, Fitzwater actually is lap down too. I did not realize. So we have 4. Fitzwater's 1 lap down, 29th. DJ Curtis, Seth Cole, and Daniel Bouchard are 2 laps down in their respective positions. Top 10 rundown, we go back to green, is Jonathan Zorlin, Jay Jefferson, Mitchell Collins, Jesse Turner, Johnny Gardner, Keith Batson, Vince Freeze, Diego Yepes, JT Bryant, and Igor Barreto completing your top 10. Quickly mentioned out of the race, they include Chris Dollarton, Cole Deaver, Christian Vargas, William Brock, Zach Winkle, I'm sorry. Quentin Moore, my bad, was in the 45. Then Christian Vargas, Michael Norman, Vince. Can't even speak. Green flag back underway. Rob Evans, Phil Parker, and Roberto Crown Jr. And now Nick Breeding will be in the mix as well. Wow. Welcome back, everyone. I'm back in the commentary form. Oh, yikes. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Jonathan Zorlin, though, getting off to a good start in that Nation's Rent Ford there. And with those 3 cars that are lapped down that are there, and I guarantee you the 31... Oh, he's losing some speed. What happened here? I don't even think he's got damage. He's probably don't has the draft right now, and that'll probably change now. Fitzwater, like I said, he's a lap down. I have no idea how he got a lap down that 29 car, but he is, so... Going to be interesting to see what's going to happen from there. So we still got a good battle coming on over in the main pack here now with 10 laps to go. I guarantee Michael Norman's probably kicking himself right now. Jay Jefferson out in front in that Interstate Batteries Pontiac. Now he's got Johnny Gardner right behind him on that inside line. Vince Freeze and JT Bryant all right within the mix. Trying to do what they can to go up to the front and trying to battle for this Daytona 500. All those drivers who are lapped down, remember that Seth Cole, Daniel Bouchard, and DJ Curtis is now Breeding out of the race with a gearbox issue, so Breeding will fall down to the 32nd position once everything cycles out there. JT Bryan, that 2 car, that Miller Lite Ford, trying to look to the inside for 4th. And we'll get the position. Charles Sanford right behind him. They're just trying to do what they can there. Now Turner looking for 2nd on Johnny Gardner. Is at 17. Trying to peek. Can't seem to make the move. Gardner Jefferson have been working together, and they're sticking together for the time being. But how long will that last? That will probably mean time will tell. Something's going to have to give. And now Keith Batson making a move on Seth Coley, saying, you're a lap down. You have no battle in this anymore. You're done. Get out of here. And he shoves the 24 to the high line. He's bringing along Diego Yepes, Stephen Colon, RJ Bishop, and William Brock. And you have to give that 4-car credit. Or, I'm sorry, not William Brock. Zach Flickinger. Wow, I'm already getting the names mixed up because Brock was in that last season. Zach Flickinger kind of had a little bit of a scuffle earlier on, right as the race began, getting into Bouchard, and he's still hanging into that pack very well. So good job by that 14, hanging around. He has a chance battling for this 500. Jefferson continuing to lead. He's got a great car in the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. And now Batson, I'll tell you what, the 88's been a man on a mission here. He's just been passing cars left and right, and he has just been working his way through the traffic, and now Turner decides it's go time. He's going for second. Yeah, the Pontiac better be careful. They got a pair of Fords and a pair of Chevrolets working on that inside line there. Batson going to get shoved to the middle, now to the high. Here comes Stephen Colon. 3 wide for second. Yes, he will. What a move by the rookie. Nice move. And we'll take second from both drivers there. Looking around, your last car in that pack is just a quick mention. That's Zach Rogers in the 40. Daniel Bouchard or Eric Monaco, they're just hanging around in that pack as hard as they can there. And I don't know if they'll get a chance to battle for this win, but it does not look good. Well, I know Bouchard can't because he's 2 laps down, but Monaco, you see in that 66 is trying. He's relying on the 31's draft, but you can see the 31's been struggling trying to get the draft of being in that pack there. Now Charles Sanford in that 55 goes to the point. Takes the lead. RJ Bishop, look at that 32 working on that inside line. Now Jonathan Zorlin back up to the point he goes. Trying to take the lead, and the 32 could not get the block. Here he goes. I did forget to mention, too, don't count out Jessica Shelton. She's managed to win the opener almost every series on this channel. This is the only one she has yet to win. She won a 500 in the Universal Orlando Cup Series just a couple of seasons ago. She can win the 500 here. You can just call her Miss Opener here. She knows how to win this race. She's just got to make sure she plays her cards right and block as best she can. Can't make the move on Zorlin. He's going to lead that lap. He's had a great car in that Nation's Rent Ford. Can he hold on and win, though, is the true question. And if you're Jessica Shelton, how much do you rely on Zach Flickinger to help you out there? 3 to go when we cross the line. Eric Monaco definitely has lost the pack. He's going to miss out on the win. They are catching up to Austin LaPlante in the 28. And I believe from what it looks like, he's probably going to be the only slow car they're going to encounter, too. So this is where you cue if you're Zachary Fitzwater, angry lap cars in the Premier. And oh, boy, they are getting dicey over here. You got about at least 20 cars trying to battle for this win. Here comes RJ looking for second. I don't think now Shelton may have a chance unless that lap car could really play a factor here. I'll tell you what, give credit to Jefferson, man. He's definitely redeemed himself from this season after what happened last season. Holy cow. Here they are. They are getting closer and closer to the 28 of LaPlante. Who is he going to cuck right now? Will it be a Ford? Will it be a Pontiac? Will it be a Chevrolet? Look at Cologne. Look at RJ trying to make a move. Couldn't do it. Probably a good time to wait if you're RJ. That's too risky of a move because here they come on the low line and Sheldon is flying the high. Sheldon flies by with help of Charles Sanford and Keith Batson. 2 laps to go. This is literally how Trent Dunham won it just seasons past. Look at the outside line. It's just flying right on by. Zorlin tried to block Gardner. Couldn't do it. The inside line just getting repeatedly held up. RJ getting kicked in the dick like always. Wow, what a shock. Ugh. Shelton, though, with a great lead over Charles Sanford. They're not going to counter quals or commons. There's a gap literally within the top 4 there. Cars are scattering around that 28 trying to do what they can. Now finally out of the low line. RJ and others trying to get out of there. But we got to work our way back up to the front. This battle for the win's going to heat up. Jay Jefferson's coming down pit road. He couldn't hold on. White flag. Final lap for Shelton. Oh boy, this is shades of Season 7 of the Cup Series for Universal Orlando. Shelton and Batson, what in the world? Jessica Shelton, literally 2 turns away from trying to win a Daytona 500 in this series. She has got the gap that she needs, trying to run away. Well, I'll be damned. She won the Daytona 500 in the Universal Orlando Cup Series in the NRSL, and it looks like she's going to do it in this series. Coming off the final turn, Jessica Shelton is going to make history. She is going to win her 2nd ever Daytona 500 on the channel, and she will win it in the NNSCRA Spectrum Cup Series. The legacy of her on this channel is going to continue, and it is growing bigger and bigger for car number 9. That's crazy. She can win at the track she hates. She can win at tracks that really may not be a whole lot for her in trying to get stuff done. And she'll win the biggest race in them all in her career here, and she'll get the job done. Congratulations to Jessica Shelton. And now you could definitely call her Miss Opener. She has won the opening race in every series that you could think of. Oh, wow, car blowing up. That's Zach Flickinger in the 4. What a time to blow the motor. Wow, I don't even believe it. I'm telling this as I say this in full honesty, ladies and gentlemen. This woman has been a part of every series that you could think of, even the ones that don't run anymore. Former series. She has managed to win the opener every single time. That is unbelievable, and she will continue that trend, and that is it. She's done it all. So I guarantee you when we go to an opener, this is the one driver you got to keep an eye on here, and I believe these drivers actually just ran out of gas too, so she will get the job done. So you see Zach Flickinger is smoking coming on down pit road trying to get the car to the garage and all, but wow, what a finish there. Let's get your top 10 results. Jessica Shelton with the win, Charles Sanford 2nd, 3rd Keith Batson, just short on winning there, but a great effort for that 88 team. Hopefully that means the tides will turn for that team and good things will happen. Really hope so. If not, then I feel so terribly bad. Johnny Gardner will be 4th. 5th, Jesse Turner. 6th, Jonathan Zorlin. 7th, JT Bryant. 8th, Mitchell Collins. 9th, Zach Rogers. Leading the top 10. Vince Frazen, car number 14. Not a bad run there. Here's the rest of your finishing results. And what was funny, right as I mentioned about Jay Jefferson getting a good finish there and redeeming himself, he came down pit road with just a few laps to go. And that's a heartbreak right there. Let's find some big notables there. Stephen Colon, his debut there. He'll end up 11th. Not a bad run for that 25 team. James Ellison in their debut will end up 15th. Igor Barreto, 19th. Lane Sanders, 20th. Anthony Lopez, didn't really talk about him a whole lot. He ended up 22nd that race. He was the last car hanging around in the pack somewhat. And then Jefferson still finished the lead lap. He finished 25th. Monaco, last car, finished all together in 26th. Kind of a rough debut there for him and Lopez, but they did what they could there. He was last car to finish the lead lap, and then LaPlante, Fitzwater, Seth Cole, Daniel Bouchard, DJ Kurtz, last cars to finish the race all together, being lapped down. Rough start for Bouchard, Breeding, Crown Jr., Vargas, and more, all in return of the race, and from 32nd on down, all out of it. Tough break for all those drivers right there, and definitely one of the stranger incidents altogether at the track like this. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like to be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe part of the channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing Ads Bust. Until then, congratulations to Jessica Shelton on winning the Daytona 500. Until then, we will see you guys for race number 2 of the season. Until then, goodbye, everybody.